Before we jump into today's Chiefs report, appreciate all of the new subscribers. We crossed 41,000 on the channel. Awesome to see us hit another milestone. And I'm going to make a promise to all of you. If we get to 42,000 subscribers before the NFL draft, we will do a live fan-led mock draft. We're like 950 away. We just crossed 41,000. So can we get to 42,000? And if we do, on one of these live shows on Monday, we will do a live mock with you guys where you guys get to make the picks. It'll be a lot of fun. So hit that subscribe button, join the movement, Chiefs news and rumors, plus draft and free agency coverage on a daily basis. I'm Harrison Graham, and you are watching the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Coming up on today's show, we got the latest news and rumors around this football team. Let's go ahead and dive on in here. First is, does Andy Reid want Odell Beckham Jr.? Andy Reid did a sit-down interview with Steve Wyche of the NFL Network and was directly asked about OBJ, and he kind of kept it short and sweet, but didn't exactly shut things down either. Here's what he had to say, quote, Odell is a good football player. Yeah, he does a nice job, so we'll see how all that goes. Obviously, he can't say a ton. I mean, Odell's a free agent, so he doesn't have to kind of keep it mum is the word, but he's not going to go up there and, make a huge recruiting pitch to OBJ, but hey, makes a compliment, didn't shoot it down. I would not completely rule out the sentiment whatsoever. And look, if they do sign him, it's very similar to kind of JuJu last year, right? You're bringing him in, coming off an injury-riddled year. Obviously, this past year, OBJ didn't play at all, but you would be bringing in a talented guy looking to reset his career just a little bit to help out your wide receiver room, because that's, something that you definitely need. Obviously, OBJ has been banged up in recent years, a couple of ACL tears, but when you look at this depth chart, I like the three guys there, but I would feel a lot better if you added someone else to this room. Bottom line, the Chiefs need another wide receiver, whether it's OBJ, whether it's DeAndre Hopkins, whether it's drafting someone in the first round. I don't know if a trio of Kadarius Toney, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and Sky Moore is enough to get it done. Sky Moore still has a lot to prove. Toney showed a lot in the Super Bowl, but now it's about being a week-to-week consistent player. Can he be that? I'm not saying OBJ is going to give you a ton every week, but you just add him in there, it's domino effect, right? You just get another guy who's talented, who can come in here, make some plays, and help out this offense. I would like to bring in Odell Beckham Jr. I still prefer DeAndre Hopkins, but if the Cardinals aren't going to budge on their price in terms of wanting a second-round pick, then, Brett Veach probably isn't going to pay that price tag. Should the Chiefs sign Odell Beckham Jr.? What do you guys think? Type OBJ for yes or no BJ for no. This will be the pinned comment on today's video. So let me know what you guys think. Should the Chiefs sign OBJ? OBJ for yes or no BJ for no. Let's get to another free agency rumor. And I'm kind of just cooking this one up. I haven't seen Calais Campbell actively linked to the Kansas City Chiefs, but they need help on their defensive line, and he's kind of been bouncing around, taking some free agent visits, and I do wonder, could the Chiefs get involved? Should they get involved? I think the Chiefs and Campbell make sense for one another because he's a veteran late in his career, wanting to play for a contender and be productive for said team, and I think he'd have a role here. Now, you look at where he's visited so far. He's taken official free agent visits with the Falcons and the Jags, and I'm thinking Falcons. Surely he wouldn't sign there unless they overpay. He's reportedly set to visit with the Jets on Thursday. That's per Josina Anderson. Also, according to reports, he's going to meet with the Buffalo Bills. Now, I have not seen an official meeting date for that one. I would assume this week, probably after that Jets visit because, right up there on the East Coast, league meetings are going on through Wednesday. That's why he's meeting with the Jets in person on Thursday. So he's taking his time. I would think still time for the Chiefs to jump in here for Calais Campbell potentially. We'll explore that here in just a little bit. But first, I want to shout out today's sponsor. That is Athletic Greens, and they are here to build a foundation for better health. You can get comprehensive and convenient nutrition at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. I started taking AG1 toward the end of football season every single day, and I've never felt more energetic. Football season can be a grind. The off season can be a grind as well, and sometimes you need a little boost in your energy, and Athletic Greens has provided that for me. AG1 is getting me back into good habits. I'm seeing better digestion as a result as well as improving my my gut health is something that I've needed to do, and that's something that's happening with the Simple Scoop every single day. Covering my nutritional basis for the day could not be easier, which is why I personally trust Athletic Greens. I just mix 1 small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing in the morning. Boom, it's done. And it costs less than $3 per day. Pretty good deal if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients, a true win-win. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Use our link. You'll get that extra stuff with your first order. It's athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Link is in the comments and in the description of this video. Get started with Athletic Greens today. Okay, back to Calais Campbell. He's going to be 37 years old next season, and he's still productive, though. Like, as a heavy rotation defensive lineman that can play edge and on the interior, pretty solid, right? I mean, 5.5 sacks last year as a rotation guy for Baltimore, 14 quarterback hits, 4 forced fumbles. Like, he can really still impact games as a defensive lineman. And I know the Chiefs have kind of signed some depth type of guys recently. Like, they got Byron Cowart, they brought back Tershawn Wharton, Phil Hoskins, yada, yada, Derek Nottie. But Calais Campbell, at minimum, would be a heavy rotation guy on this depth chart right now. I really do think so. I think he could kind of be that 5th defensive lineman for you, if you will, even if he's not a true starter, but still play, 50% of the snaps, whether sometimes it's an edge, 3-tech, even 1-tech from time to time. I like Calais Campbell. He's a leader as well. He's played for a lot of winning organizations. So I would like to see this happen. Whether it does or not, we'll have to wait and see. Doesn't sound like as of now the Chiefs are in the race for him, but we didn't know who all was in the race for him either until new visits got announced. So he's certainly taking his time and looking for the right fit. Now, name a free agent that you want the Chiefs to sign, that you think they should go out and sign. Maybe it's Odell Beckham. Maybe it's Calais Campbell. Maybe it's someone else. Let me know who that player is down in the comments section. We do have a Patrick Mahomes injury update. Remember him, the quarterback who's just kind of Superman and just does everything. Well, he did have that pretty severe ankle sprain late in the year, the high ankle, and sometimes you play through those. That leads to kind of a cleanup procedure in the offseason. Not the case. Andy Reid said that Mahomes feels good and did not need a procedure. Here's more from Reid on his quarterback saying, quote, "He jumped right back into workouts and working the ankle, rehabbing the ankle. He's lifting and running the parts that he could run, and he didn't miss a beat on that." And, I'm sure you guys have seen, clips of him working out and stuff that he posts on social media, so on and so forth. He certainly hit the ground running with the rehab and with the offseason program that he always does. And, it's a good thing and a good sign heading into, the busier parts of the offseason. OTAs will be here before we know it, and then you got mini camps and training camp and so forth. And then, September rolls around and he looks to repeat this performance that he had last year en route to his second MVP. Mahomes said he'd be good by OTAs. I fully expect that to still be the case. He seems to be on track in his rehab and with everything. Obviously, worst case scenario, you hold him out of OTA workouts. Like, Mahomes doesn't need OTAs. But cool thing about Mahomes is he probably doesn't need them, but he wants them. He wants to be great. He doesn't want to miss those reps. So I expect him to be out there in some capacity, if not in full capacity. What do you guys think? Will Patrick Mahomes win back-to-back MVPs? Certainly think he has a chance. Type Y for yes or type N for no. If he does, Chiefs are going to be in a very good position to once again compete for a Lombardi trophy. Shout out to the real ones who have already subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't yet, if you've been hesitant for whatever reason, I would encourage you to give us a chance. It's 100% free, and like we said, once we get to 42,000 subs, we'll be live, and we will do a fan-led live mock draft, react live with you guys as we make the picks. It's youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Let's get to 42,000 before the 2023 NFL Draft.